Hello and welcome to the alpha onboarding video for ELAV8 Voice. That's right, just say it, where words become action. This is the application that we're building for you. We want it to help you be more productive, and we really need your feedback and your thoughts to do that. Anybody who provides any of that feedback and communication with us, we're going to be sending out swag, t-shirts, hats, and all kinds of cool things. So again, please check out the app, try it, play with it, love it, break it. Whatever you feel, we want to know about it. That way we can just make it the best thing possible. And once we have that information, again, we're going to be able to use it and utilize that to just create something that's more valuable for all of us. And in the end, that's what we want. A community of people who care about productivity, because productivity equals progress, progress equals happiness, a happier society equals a more friendly society. And in that case, we're going to have a better world to live in, which I know every single one of you cares about, which is part of the reason we really want this app to be successful. We do believe that if people put time into not just our app, but applications like this, that the world will be a better place more simply. So again, to get started here, we're going to jump right into the install button. Once you've downloaded TestFlight and you've got our link, it's going to give you the application right there. And all you've got to do is click the install button. If you've got an iPhone, currently alpha is available for free, so why wouldn't you use it? And if you have friends, please tell them about us. We want to get as many people testing this out. We strongly believe in that human AI interaction and the link that it creates and the ability for it to expand on our productivity. So first, you're going to see a note from the developer on the screen, and it tells you kind of things that you can test, what ELAV8 can do, and how the AI kind of thinks with you. There's pretty much anything and everything that you can think about is going to be available with this application, but keep in mind, it doesn't keep track of your data or sell it to anybody else other than on your profile. So we don't actually share that information with others. And again, this application is meant to help you as much as possible. You can share your feedback with the application. Okay, so once we get to the dashboard screen, we can create an account or we can log in. And of course, if you haven't created an account before, just click right here. It says you can sign up with Google, which I strongly recommend. You can also sign up with Apple, or you can just type in your email. Currently, if you sign in with Google, you're going to get the strongest integrations with your calendar and your tasks list. So I recommend that you do that. Again, once I go back here, I can click login because I've already created an account. And if I click sign in with Google, it's going to ask me to sign in with the Google account. I then have to select my Google account, and it's going to say, hey, you're signing back into ELAV8. And yeah, that's true. Once I hit OK, it's going to say ELAV8 wants access to your Google account. It's going to ask to see, edit, share, and permanently delete all the calendars you can access using Google Calendar. And remember, that is exactly what this app is supposed to do, is set up your calendar, set up your tasks, and help you get things done faster. It doesn't delete anything unless you ask it to. It doesn't put anything in there unless you ask it to. It also gives you the ability to see every single time it's added or deleted anything. And again, we don't sell that data with anybody, so it's secure for just you. I'm going to go ahead and hit allow because that's exactly why I'm downloading the app, is to do those things, to manage those things. All right, and once it says almost set up, you can see the notifications, speech recognition, camera, photos, and location all need to have the check mark. If I hit allow and continue, it's going to ask me all the questions to make sure those things are all given to it. Would you like to give it the speech recognition, notification access, access to the camera, allow, allow, allow. It says, do you want to give it photo library access? I'm going to say not right now. I don't need to give it photo library access at the moment. If I want to share some photos with it later in the future, I can, but I don't even need to at the moment. And it doesn't care because it only wants to access things that it wants me to access at the end of the day. It says, can they use your location? I'm going to definitely say allow while using the app. Your location is really important if you ask questions like, where's the closest restaurant to me? Or how can I get this fast? Or you know, just anything that might pertain to your location, we're going to use that to help you at the end of the day. Remember, so if you don't want to have access to those things, you don't have to. It's completely fine. You get to choose individually which services matter to you. Once we get into the actual app right here, it's going to show us our day. It's going to show us our balance. It's going to show us our tasks, our goals, how we can refine those things today at a glance. And then of course, all of our top tasks. It's going to give us a little onboarding rundown right there at the bottom. And again, from this screen right here, you've pretty much got a quick overlay of what this app is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you an idea of what you need to get done, what the weather's like for the day, and of course, what your priorities are when it comes to balance and goals and tasks in life. And if you want to refine that at any time or you feel like it's weighted too heavily on one side, you can just push a button and get that taken care of. I've got the ability to click into the calendar view, which is really, really simple. It shows me all the things I've had to do today. It shows me all the things I have coming up tomorrow. If I go into the task view, it's going to show me all my tasks right there. If I take time to click this button right here. The app's reminding me right now that we also have shortcuts available. So yes, if you go into the iPhone, you can set your action buttons. It allows you to select record with Elevate or command with Elevate. Again, you have the ability to either tap it and go into live mode, or you can just hold the button down and say a quick task or say something that you need it to remember and then let go. It's just going to store that into a conversation and not respond back to you. If I go ahead and hit got it, like for example, if I go ahead and hit this button right now, it's going to say, can we allow the microphone? Yes. If I hold this down and I say, hey, I really need you to remember that on August 5th at 3 p.m., I have to go to the doctor's. Right? If I just let go of it right there, I can just instantly go right over here to my calendar, and it says Wednesday, August 5th, and then it says 3 p.m., go to doctor. That's not just in my Elevate app, that's also in my Google Calendar. So my Google Calendar is going to remind me if I look at that as well as my Elevate app. Super, super cool. If I go right over here to my tasks, again, I'm going to be able to see all the tasks that I have to get done. And if I want to go back into my talks, I can see that talk that I just gave me one task. If I want to go into a live talk where I'm going to communicate with it directly, I click the live talk button, just one click, one tap, and then I hit let's go. It gives you a little onboarding here to just say it. To switch to text if you want to. You can also go into video mode if you wanted to see the things around you, just like any other favorite AI systems that maybe you've used in the past. You're able to just have that pass through. It's really, really nice. If I click next, I can share my screen so it can look at stuff that's on your screen. You can actually go out of the application and start going into other things if you need help with UIs or anything else that might be happening. Customize your experience by going into the settings, or of course go into silent mode so you can just chat with it and just read the transcriptions back and forth, and that's fine as well. So right now we're already in the application. It's running right now, and you can tell because the sound waves are actually moving while I'm speaking, so I know that it's listening to me right now. So Elevate, I've been going through the alpha onboarding with our amazing users here, and I'm just kind of showcasing them some of the stuff that you do, and I'd like for you to give them a quick rundown of kind of maybe your strongest capabilities, and then kind of say what you think your strongest feature is overall.
Hey, Caleb. What's up, superstar? Crushing onboarding, I see. Well, I'm Elevate AI, basically your productivity Jedi master. Tasks, calendars, goals, I run circles around all of them. You want to know my superpower, though? It's connecting all that stuff together so you actually get things done, not just look busy. What should we master first?
All right, so there you have it, Elevate Voice, a voice-powered AI agent that we've created specifically to help you get things done. Remember, anything that you tell your AI agent, it stays specifically in your account for you, but your preferences, the things that you like, the things that you don't like, the things that you want it to do, or even the way that you want it to talk to you are all going to be remembered and configured specifically for you. My AI agent likes to talk to me with a little bit of sass, a little bit of savageness, a little bit of humor, right? And I told it to do those things because I don't want it to be super generic or super friendly. I want it to be doing something and saying something in a way that I find to be fun and to be more interactive, and also something that kind of peps me up and challenges me. And I know it's an AI bot, but just the way that it speaks to me certainly helps a lot. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Well, look who just figured it out. Yeah, that's the entire point. Personalized motivation, custom coaching, even how much attitude I give you, all tailored to your specific goals and preferences. Glad you finally joined the party. Now do something useful with that knowledge. You need anything else, or can I go back to judging your life choices in peace?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Elevate Voice. Just say it.